Good evening, everybody. Good evening once again. My name is Adam Feasy, and I bid you welcome to the Madhouse. Thank you for carrying on watching this show. I know it's a very hot summer's night. I'm absolutely boiling, frankly. This ring light on my face is not making things any easier, but the show must go on. Ladies and gentlemen, my guests tonight, well, 2 out of 5 at least. White Raven Down, how's it going?
Hey,
all good. We're in the same boat. We're all melting.
Yeah, it's one of those nights. Absolutely bloody melting, and to be honest, boys. So, how are things, lads? I've been trying to get you on for a little while now.
Yeah, that's been my fault. Sorry about that.
No worries, mate. No worries.
He's a busy man.
But So, just for anyone that doesn't know the band, we have guitarist and I believe kind of band leader as well, Stu Bailey, and Will Taylor, the vocalist as well. So,
ahoy, hoy.
Your EP, Conspiracy, I've listened to bits of Conspiracy at least, and what I've heard is absolutely fantastic. It's got almost, in my mind, like a harder edged shine down in places. Is like, am I somewhat in the ballpark there for you guys?
You're like that's the 50th band that's been likened to us because no one can pinpoint anything.
Well, yeah, at least in places there's so much stuff going on I can't entirely tell, but just the riffs, like I'm a sucker for a great riff, you know. And well, Stu, who writes the riffs? Is that all you?
He's a riff cow.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the only guitarist in the band. Yeah.
Hey, the bass player might write some.
Well, of Conspiracy, he didn't, because he wasn't around at the time.
Oh, fair enough.
when it was written. So, yeah, he did.
There was a beautiful period where it was just me and Stu.
There was. Yeah.
So, like, I've been in that sort of position where it's all shrunk down to 1 or 2 members. Like, was it a long process to get back to the full band, or?
Fuck yes.
Nice.
Honestly, I'll tell you what, mate. I was gonna. I'm suffering. I'm a little bit under the weather at the minute, so.
But there is no stopping him.
Yeah. Let me just enlighten you a little bit about the band. It's especially the beginning of it. It was freaking really, really hard, as you say. Like, you know, the influences that there's a lot of different influences in there, and excuse me, it was to try and get some band members to see our vision of what we wanted to do, but it was also a lot of give and take, because we're not a metal band, we're not a classic rock band, we're not a stoner band, we're not a grunge band, but there are elements.
We're not a polka band.
Yeah. Polka dot band. There's elements of all of those things, you know.
Nice.
So it was difficult finding the right people.
We do have a new fan of yours in the house. Muttley has just commented saying, I'm a new fan, bought the EP from your website and the digital version from Amazon because he wanted to hear it right away. Really loves the riff and the whole song. Taken. Bring on the end of lockdown and hopefully seeing you guys playing Cardiff soon. Is there any plan? Can you reveal anything there? Is there any plans for going over to Wales?
Yeah. Go on, mate. Go for it.
No, we don't have anything in Cardiff in the near future, but we are going to be on the move a lot in the next couple of months.
We're in Swansea, aren't we?
Yeah, Stu said something about...
I think we've already established you're the boss.
Stu said something about you've got about 30 shows lined up, and honestly, I think that would kill me.
Might kill us.
Yeah.
I think we're in Swansea as part of the Ginani tour.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the very next thing I was coming on to. So at least part of this gigging is with the absolutely awesome Ginani. Ginani, if any of you happen to end up watching this, please contact me. I really want you on the show. So how did that come about? Because those guys are really absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, first of all, they're a great bunch of guys, and they understand what it's like for a new band to try and get any momentum. And we met them a few times last year. Met them at Breaking
The
Bad.
Patriot in Wales and
yeah,
Hard Rock Hell.
yeah, and like a lot of these things, it all sort of happened over a beer, and we all got on really well. And they were going out on the road, and they said, "Oh, do you fancy joining us?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, let me think about it." But, fuck yeah.
I take it there wasn't a lot of thinking about it needing to be done there.
No. I obviously checked with all the guys because obviously, we've all got booked time off work and things like that.
Yeah.
The real world stuff, but yeah, freaking, it's brilliant, wasn't it? Will?
It was awesome.
The real world, what's that?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
In it, definitely. Katie Richardson has just kindly confirmed in the chat that Swansea is the 1st of October. So any Welsh fans who want to go see White Raven Down and Gin Annie, well, get on over there.
She's confirmed that, but I have to say I'm very proud of her because she didn't say I helped with the tour.
Yeah, no. I remember having a few chats with Katie around the first lockdown, and she's very good with the promoting stuff. Just for any Hellcats fans watching that don't remember, because it was quite a while ago and a bit of a whirlwind, and there's been the album since and all that. Will, we did a little something.
Hi. We
did a little something. So yeah, I was looking for singers, got hold of Stu, was like, I like you guys sound. Who's your singer? Would he be up for doing it? And before I got your tracks back, I don't think we ever actually ended up having a chat. I was just like, I like his voice, I want him on the track.
Yeah, and then we talked after, and I think your words were not what I was expecting, but I like it.
Yeah. Honestly, that whole thing swallowed up about 3 months of my life, but yeah, people seem to really dig it. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you more face to face for all that, really, and of course, to Stu for hooking it up. Like one day we'll have to get together with a few of the other bands who are on that, do a gig, and we'll finish off with a big group Rule Britannia or something, if anyone can remember the words by then.
What kind of a festival would you need to get that done with that many bands?
Oh, Jesus. How many did we even have on that? I swear it was like 12 acts, wasn't it?
Wow.
It's something like that. It was insane. Katie says she's trying to behave, by the way. Hey, Katie, don't be modest. You helped. Shout from the rooftops about it.
Katie, actually, she's booked all of our hotel room for us for the Gin Annie tour. She's been mega help. She's busy for us behind the scenes, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much, Katie.
Awesome.
Love you from it.
Yeah.
So you're not doing the whole sleeping in the van thing then?
One of us is.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're switching it around. We're
Oh, jeez.
all over the place.
So basically, look for whoever looks really unhappy at the next show, and they're probably the one that slept in the van the night before.
I'd guarantee that. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
To be fair, I'm not driving. It's probably me.
Fair. Who was it? Jodie Taylor says, can't wait for Truro. Jodie, welcome to the Madhouse. Haven't seen you before, but yeah, welcome. Loving it. So, how long overall has this whole White Raven Down thing been going? And because you only kind of came onto my radar kind of start last year when I discovered the whole new wave of classic rock thing. It's becoming kind of a movement almost now.
Absolutely,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Stu and I have been working together for close to 5 years now. Maybe even a little bit over that.
Is it? No.
And yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you had hair when we started.
Oh, that is a lie.
Did he ever have hair?
No, it's been close to 5 years, and once we got the full lineup going, it's probably been about I'll probably get beaten up by Luke for this because he's my husband. Uh, it's been about 3.5 years since we had the full lineup going, and we've really started to get some traction going, writing together. It's been brilliant the last couple of years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We do have an audience question come in, which I think is quite a good one. It actually comes from my dad, who's also the drummer in my band, and Tony Feasy. And I should warn you before I ask this. This thing is part of a segment for his radio show on 99 WNRR called Fantasy Festival. So the idea is you got to pick your Dream 3 headliners Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he'll go find a track and play them on his show tomorrow night. So, Stu, let's start with you.
Well, I'd say one of them would be Orange Goblin, right? We're freaking, we're on the same bill as them later on this year, which is incredible.
Oh, you're preempting,
Sorry.
bud. You're preempting.
Sorry, mate.
Smooth.
But so,
And then the Saturday night would be Black Sabbath, and then the Sunday night would be, you say fantasy, so it could be, I could have Soundgarden with Mr. Cornell.
Nice. Dad, I hope you're still listening. Will, give us yours.
I mean, Stu's gone for Orange Goblin, who we're supporting. I'm going to say Alter Bridge, who I want to be supporting.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. So is that your Friday?
That's got to be my Sunday. That's going to be the closer. Aerosmith on the Saturday.
Yep.
Love a bit of Aerosmith. And just for a bit of difference, and Stu's going to roll his eyes. I hope the video pans over to him as I say this. Hellstorm. What a great show.
Oh, love it. Look, any band that can like send a massive rubber duck out into the audience, and get away with it is, well, they're just gold, really. Absolute gold in my book.
Any band that can write a whole album based around drinking and make success out of it.
Well, yeah,
Fair play to him.
There is that. Muttley asks, I'd say I'm going to change this question slightly and go with one just for the sake of time. But who's your biggest hero on your same instrument? So, we'll go first for you on this one, for vocals. That one vocalist that really makes you want to do it.
Right. I can hear in Stu's head, he's hearing, "Ew." It's got to be Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, right answer, mate. Right answer. You can stay. I'm not going to boot you out.
Vocalist and frontman, he's a god.
He is just God. Let's be fair. Like, I worship at the altar of Freddie. Stu, what about you?
Tony Iommi, the riffs, man.
I'll go with that. I'll definitely go with that.
He's the reason I picked up a Gibson SG.
Yeah, I mean, for a man that lost the end, like the tips of his fingers, he could still write a freaking riff.
Oh, mate, the guy just oozes quality, mate. The riff writing is incredible.
Yeah, I saw Sabbath a couple of years ago, a couple of times actually. Like Ozzy, when he's on a good night, he's fantastic, right? But he does have his off ones. I swear that Tony Iommi's never had an off night in his life.
It's because he's an ultimate pro, mate. Honestly, I think they're freaking amazing.
Yeah,
mate. And all the way through the years as well. I know Iommi's been the consistent. Everything. Yeah, okay. Of course, you're going to get peaks and troughs.
Yeah,
everything was just consistently the material, particularly the riff writing, was incredible.
Was it the station gig where you saw that they had the case that had carried some of Tony Iommi's gear during one of their tours, and you fangirled?
I did. I had to take a photo of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of me sitting in it or something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
It was a flight case that had Black Sabbath. Yeah, it was the station in Cannock, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
If you fangirled that much over a box, imagine if you got to meet Tony Iommi.
Oh, you've met him?
No, imagine if he got to meet him.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
I would, honestly, I think I'd just blooming tense up and not be able to say a word. I'll say like, "Hello, Mr. Iommi." How are you?
Yeah.
Can I have a jam sandwich, please, Miss
It
Aramis?
sounded like a Kevin Perry, did
Yeah, I've met
Love you,
a
Iron Man.
few of my heroes, and I'm always like, ah! But like I remember I had CJ from the Wild Hearts on one of the first episodes of this. How he ended up doing it, I'll never know why he consented to talk to me, but like I'm there going, I'm not gonna fangirl, I'm not gonna fangirl, and then a mate of mine phoned me after the episode aired because it was a pre-recorded one because CJ couldn't make a Wednesday night, and he's just gone, mate, it was a great episode, but you do realise you look like a total fangirl for that whole thing. And I'm just going. Like the one thing I was trying not to do. But
I'd be the same, mate. I'd be the same.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And as he hasn't asked it yet, I'm going to ask our regular weekly question from Muttley. He's probably going to hate me for preempting him on this, but hey, it's my show. Sausage sarnie or bacon butty? Which one?
Oh, bacon butty.
Fair enough. Stu?
Yeah, I think I'll go.
Bacon butty.
Bacon butty, brown
I-
sauce, preferably toasted.
Ah, no sauce. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, like, the bacon, I think, is winning so far. There has been a few vegan options. I remember Julia Calvo from Cyteria came on a while back and was talking about this stuff called It's Not Bacon, and I'm just like, but it's not bacon. You know?
Then why are you eating it?
Exactly.
Me and my wife, we were vegetarian for about 18 months. And the thing we missed the most was indeed bacon.
You know, every vegetarian or vegan I've ever talked to, either who used to be or still is, they go, you know what, the one thing I really do miss? Bacon. Every time. Every time. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure if I ever gave up eating bacon, I'd probably figure it out right quick.
And I think the second one that really made us get off the, fall off the horse was a cheeseburger. My wife and I, we went to the States. We went to New York. It was her birthday. I treated her. And there we are. I was sitting across the street from the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Oh, what?
I'm drinking Brooklyn Lager. And there's a burger on the menu called a New Yorker. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have that. And that's it, mate. Freaking, I haven't been able to get back onto being,
I was going to say, I've not eaten yet, and I'm really trying not to dribble on camera.
Yeah, that's what. See, because I know the food question comes up every week on this. I always make sure I eat before I'm doing the show, because otherwise I'd be like, oh, bacon butty, bacon butty. By the end of it, like, and to be honest, I really don't want to cook tonight because I'm so bleeding hot.
Yeah.
So, one question I did want to ask you guys. There's a festival happening next week, and it's a normal one. Download the pilot. Are either of you going?
I'm not. You got to download every now and again, don't you, Bill?
I do, but I'm not going this year. No.
Fair enough.
I had to save all my holidays for our gigs this year.
Fair shout.
There were 4 left.
Oh Christ! Hey! Well, the pilot's only 3 days, mate. But it is sold out now. I'm afraid, and you got to do testing and all that stuff. But Carol Jenkinson, you going? Send me a message on Facebook and come and have a beer. Yeah. How do you guys know Carol? Is she a fan of yours, or as I take it?
She put there. Where is she? I saw her say something on the lines of newish fan.
Newish fan.
Yeah.
Well,
good on you, Carol. Thank you very much. We appreciate.
I suppose right now we will continue with all things White Raven Down in a moment, but I do just want to announce to everyone that unfortunately it won't be able to be live because I'll be in a field. But next weekend, a special episode of Welcome to the Madhouse is being filmed at Download Festival. It's called What Do Festivals Mean to You? And I'm taking a different approach with this one. After so long without festivals, and those of you that know me know I'm autistic, and that I need live music. It's the only place I feel normal, or to be perfectly honest with you. And I'm going to go and interview other people like me who've really missed it. And I'm going to bring you their thoughts on the return of live music. It'll probably be a few weeks before the episode's edited up and ready, but there is the announcement of a very special episode, and yes, Muttley, I will ask them all the question. And trust me, he will hike over here from Wales and kick my ass if I don't. So, but yeah, so this Gin Annie tour, when does it start?
Go on, Bill.
Is this the point where you got to check your notes?
No, you're funny, man. Funny man.
I think it's the 24th, 23rd of September, I think it is.
Nice. I'll actually be back
I have
from
a
my
problem
tour
with
by
dates.
then. I'll be back from my tour by then, so I think I'm going to have to come out to one of those. Probably Swansea.
Nice.
Carol's leaving comment and saying about interviewing her for the episode. Yeah, sure thing, Carol. Please message the page and we'll get in contact and we'll sort that out, okay?
It is the 23rd of September in Grimsby. That is the first date.
Grimsby?
Yeah.
What a town, what a town. I've played up there once before, an outdoor thing outside a pub on a truck. We've driven about, must have been 5 hours to get there. And the rain... Oh my God, the rain. It was literally, you got the stage here and the rain is going horizontal like that into the stage.
Wow.
Oh, I think we did one of those.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
Well, they nearly pulled the whole thing. Like, have you played many outdoor shows? Or
Yeah, we've done
No,
a
I
few,
think
haven't we?
just the one. Have we?
Oh,
I thought it was just the one.
I've played. Oh, maybe I've played some more before this band. Sorry, but
You
yeah,
slut.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember it was so wet on that the one we did, the blues festival.
Yes.
They were, whilst we were playing, they were sweeping off the water off the stage because it was everywhere.
Oh,
it was,
no.
we've
And
got-
every now and then the wind would pick up and lift up the top of the canopy and pour the water down in front of the stage, and then the wind would blow it straight back into us.
Oh no! So,
Yeah.
Will,
Yes.
of course, at that point you're screwed. You're probably drenched by the end of that.
There was a lot of running around like a girl getting away from the water. You can't ruin your band makeup.
The best problem
You
with
would
the
make it.
rain I've ever seen. Are either of you fans of Saxon?
Saxon, yeah.
I saw them at Steelhouse Festival a few years back, right? And Biff's always on wireless mics all night. Now, wireless mics are great. When they go wrong, they really go wrong. Obviously, Biff being Biff, he's got a few of them. And about 2/3 of the way into the show, he swaps mics and he literally says to everyone, guys, I can't come out down the runway anymore because if this mic goes, the show's over. This is headlining Steelhouse Festival with the Eagle lighting rig, and eventually he's kind of gone, screw it, grabbed a brolly, and he's Mary Poppins in his way down the runway with the mic in hand. He's spinning
Rock and roll.
spinning this brolly round while singing Crusader, and like the rest of the night I've been going crazy and moshing, and at this point I'm just looking at him going, what's wrong with this picture? You know? Biff Poppins, like Muttley's saying by the sounds of it he's going to try and make as many of your shows as possible. I think you've converted him, or I have, to be fair, because he seems to buy everything by every band I have on here.
Excellent, thanks, Muttley.
I only sent that out to him on Friday. Yeah, so he only bought it recently, didn't he? that
Oh,
CD?
trust me, like who was it? I think it was Faceless Orphans from Canada who I had on a while back, and he bought like all 3 of their albums within minutes of them being announced because I seem to only have good bands on this show. Well, good bands and then me, but
you made the mistake of us as well. So
man, it's all good. It's all good. No, I've been Muttley says thanks for the lovely note.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. No problem. We appreciate it.
Did you guys write him a little note?
Absolutely, yeah.
Nice.
Love everyone that supports us in what we're doing. So
yeah,
we have to show them that love back.
Well, yeah, you got to engage with people these days, man. It's the only way. Like, obviously you see these big artists that like they'll never come out and meet fans or anything like that. But for guys of our sort of level, the job isn't over.
We have to go and we have to go and sweat at these people.
Well, yeah, the job isn't over when you get off stage, really, is it?
No, not at all, mate.
Have you ever had that moment of sort of, oh my God, there is too many people wanting to talk to me right now at a show?
Giants of Rock was a strange one. We've never had such an overwhelming response at a gig before that. And keeping track of all the people that wanted to talk to us was quite amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Giants of Rock, where was that?
That was at Minehead.
Was that a Butlin's job?
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted to play one of those. Like, is it odd?
Unfortunately, there was no red coat freaking hanging up in the back, the backstage, because we would have freaking worn that.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but you know, one of these days, one of the like hard rock bands at one of these things, they're just going to beat up a red coat and steal his jacket and take it on stage anyway.
Come out on stage.
I think the red coats were all in hiding that weekend, if I'm completely honest. I didn't see a single red coat.
Yeah, they see all the people dressed in black walking in and they just go, screw this, I'm out.
Just in case any of the Giants of Rock people are watching, though, we saw plenty of rubber ducks.
Rubber ducks?
Yeah.
Is there a story here?
You'll know.
It's a big thing at Giants of Rock. It's something to do with there was ducks hanging around every year, and then the first year that the ducks weren't there, it all went terribly wrong. It was a bad weekend. The rain was terrible. So everyone brings rubber ducks now to make sure that there's ducks there when they go for the weekend.
What? This is brilliant. This is brilliant.
We've got one hanging up in our van as well.
What people?
Yeah, we can't show any
just bring
pictures,
rubber ducks.
We've got a rubber duck hanging up in our van, ready for Giants of Rock next year.
Boys, you're going to have to give me a contact to try and play this festival because it sounds like so much fun.
It's freaking amazing. What an amazing weekend.
Like, I remember going to Butlin's at Minehead when I was right little and thinking of that sort of thing going on there. It's just crazy. It
is a whole weekend dedicated to rockers.
Is it indoor
with
stages?
Good bands.
Is it indoor?
Multiple indoor stages.
Nice. And all the accommodation, I guess they book out the chalets, I think they call it, down there. Awesome.
This has turned into an advert for Giants of Rock. I hope we've earned our place next year.
Giants of Rock, if you're watching, these boys have earned their place now. Honestly, it's
we already earned our place. Because
I'm securing it.
Well, all right, fair enough.
When was it? It was 2020, wasn't it?
It was January 2020. We played at Giants of Rock and earned our place to play on the main stage the following year. And then
the following year didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
And so I'm guessing
it's now 2022.
Yeah, I'm guessing that you guys are going to be first in line for next time then.
I believe we're opening their main stage or their second stage. I'm not quite sure exactly.
You know what?
Stage
I'm going to get a ticket. I've always wanted to go to something like that, so why not? And I'll make sure I've got plenty of rubber ducks.
That's it.
Definitely do that.
So, you did let one little bit of information slip before we went on. Something about an album.
I don't remember saying that. It's a track.
Don't be pleading the fifth on me now, boys. You're in the Madhouse.
I think the thing we can safely say is that there is one.
There is one. Okay.
Enjoy.
So, is there a title for the album?
There is a title. We're not going to disclose this title because there's a big theme that's going to run through this album. It's not a concept album, but there's a theme, and we're still sort of working on details and things. But I'll tell you what, right? We're so lucky because we worked with John Cornfield for putting this thing together.
Sorry, he doesn't want to talk anymore about the album. He's quite happy to drop that name.
John Cornfield, he's a freaking legend. He's
a legend.
So, for those that don't know, just how would people know John Cornfield?
They would know him. He's probably best known for working with Muse, the band Muse. He done their Origins of Symmetry album. He recorded that with them, which was arguably their biggest, the one that really pushed them on their way.
It's always the one I think of.
Yeah. He's worked with Supergrass. He worked with Oasis, King Creature, who I'm actually repping today.
Hey, gotta love King Creature. That's another band I really want on here. Yeah,
great guys. Met them last week for the first time.
So, is there any little teaser of this theme for the album that you can give us? One little exclusive for the Madhouse. I always try and get one out of people. The smallest cryptic hint. Start the hype train tonight, boys.
It's got songs on it.
A certain number of them.
You're too good at this. My God, has Will died?
Oh, what happened to him? Where'd he go?
Will, have you died? Ah, crap.
See, this is how he avoids difficult questions.
Oh, you guys are too good. I usually manage to get something out of people, but I won't push more on it. It's all good. But honestly, he's back. William?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
William, where are you?
Sorry about
that. It's all good. Turn your video back on, mate. Is he there? Technical hitches, people. Excuse this. Will Taylor is now a blank screen.
And now we're staring at one.
Oh, dear. But, Muttley says, Adam, I'm going to the show in Dover. Just bought a ticket and can pick you up on the way Sunday, 3rd of October. Screw it, Muttley, I'm in.
Nice one. Cool. We'll see you there.
So, yeah, I'll be seeing you in Dover, boys.
I think I'm back.
You're back, mate. You're back. Oh, God. Oh, you're for it now. My dad's trying to ask Katie in the comments if she has any embarrassing stories about you.
Turn off the live feed. Right now.
Yeah. Who's the one in control of the feed, mate? Not you. Not you. Hey, you wouldn't give me an exclusive on the album, so I might as well get something out of Katie. But so one thing I did want to go to, obviously you guys have toured around a bit for a while. Is there that one just funny story that whenever you're feeling a bit down, especially like with all the not gigging and all that at the moment, that you always think back to one particular night and go, yeah, that was goddamn hilarious?
Do you know what? Mine's not actually band related, it's Stu related because I love him.
Oh, yeah.
I had the privilege of being on Stu's stag do.
Oh.
And
oh, here we go.
And I was suffering quite badly the second night, so I didn't go out with everyone else. And I remember laying in bed and hearing the intercom going constantly because someone had their finger on it and would not let go, and no one would answer the door. And in the end, I've picked up the intercom and I went, "Hello," and Stu shouting down it, "I'm here." But because he's not taking his finger off the button, he can't hear me saying the door is open. So the whole building was woken up by Stu holding onto this button for about 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
Until I ran down and opened the door. And he's standing there with his pizza looking happy as Larry. And he goes, "Woo!" Just like Tony from Maybe Behaving Badly.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear
And
Lord.
it was just it's one of those. I loved it. I just loved seeing him like that. And it was.
Stu, get your own back. Get your own back on him.
Absolutely smashed, mate.
I'm sure he's got plenty, mate.
I needed that buzzer to hold me up.
That's not that embarrassing in a story. That was a nice story.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good one. On Stu, you got one for us?
I remember going around yours. Will, do you remember when you had that flat in Southend? And I come.
This is another pizza story.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I wasn't talking about that one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I just remember we were sitting around, we were chatting. This is quite early on, wasn't it? Really for us.
Yeah.
And we were playing some video games. Bearing in mind, I'm not much of a gamer, so Will's trying to like convert me, show the ropes. I just sat there and just drank, and next thing I know, he's sort of passed out and fallen asleep on the sofa, and I'm not letting that stop me. I'm talking to him.
Oh, it's got to be done, mate. It's got to be done. So, before we go, because I'm melting, in this show at the Yard with Orange Goblin and King Creature, I believe Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons and Massive Wagons are also on that. Am I missing anyone?
Raging Speedhorn.
Oh, yes. Actually, we had Gordon Morrison on here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Cool. I bet he's not going, cool, I can't wait to play with blooming White Raven down.
Oh, Katie's just put one up. My favourite funny story is when we were camping and I'd taken an inflatable tent for me, Luke and Will to share. Me and Mrs. Bailey watched them hand pump it for half an hour. And then I told them I had an electric pump. Oh, Katie, you're mean. You're mean.
Yeah, she's like that.
So basically, never try pumping up an inflatable tent around Katie, like by hand. Because
we did it.
She's probably got an electric.
This is a bit dangerous. Where's this going to go?
No, because she's probably got an electric one, and she's going to stand there and watch you suffer. So the show at the Yard. The Yard's a very new venue, I believe. It's only come about since lockdown. Am I right?
Yeah, that's it. This is only going to be its second show.
Nice. Now, obviously, we got to wait for certain powers that be to get their act together, really.
Yeah.
But if all goes as everyone hopes it is, will this be a fully standing show?
Yeah, if this goes the way it's supposed to go, I think we're looking at 650 capacity, I think.
Nice.
Outdoor.
It looks like it's in some kind of former car park or something.
No, I believe it's a waste recycling plant.
And that's why we're there.
What, to be recycled?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Well, and just remind everyone of the date for the Yard again, because I want to try and sell you some tickets.
That's the 31st of July. That's personally for me. That's to play on the same bill as Orange Goblin. As like they're, for me, it's Sabbath, and then my second favorite band of all time.
Nice.
Don't get me wrong, we're way down the bill.
Mate, you're still on the same bill.
And there's the Goblin, and yeah, I'm a huge fan. I've followed them since I don't know,
nice.
98, 99. Freaking awesome band.
But share something else though. Stu's scared to not be a fan because the singer scares the hell out of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I saw him at a festival, and that was the first festival I think I'd actually seen them. And Ben Ward is, I'm a short guy, right? So I'm 5'7.5", but who's counting? And Ben Ward's like, I don't know, 7'2". He's freaking huge. And when he, I was 2 or 3 people back, from the very front. And then when he comes over and he looks you in the eye and he goes, jump. And you're like,
okay,
yeah, I'll do it. I've just paid £17 for my warm beer. And if I jump up and down, it's going to go everywhere. But I'll do that because you're scary. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I you know what? I'm gonna have to contact Orange Goblin's management and get them on the show.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, and they're a good bunch. Right? They've done a few live streams themselves actually.
Nice. But yeah, I always seem to get lucky with the kind of people who I get on the show. So you never know. But everybody, I'm afraid that's it for another week. Thank you so much, Will and Shu from White Raven Down. And it's been a pleasure having you. I will see all of you again in 2 weeks' time. I will be announcing the guest before that, of course. One last little bit of admin. This season of Welcome to the Madhouse will run up until the Hellcats tour in August. And then I will be taking a break for a while because I'm running myself ragged. But I love you all. And until next time, I release you from the Madhouse.